As of 2024, the value of a 1999 silver-proof Connecticut quarter can vary depending on its condition. In lower grades proof 68 or below, these coins typically sell for around $15 to $30. In higher grades, such as proof 69, they can command prices in the range of $50 to $100. A perfect proof 70 example can fetch even higher prices, sometimes exceeding $150, depending on market demand. Errors and varieties, increasing the value. Another factor that can increase the value of a 1999 Connecticut quarter is the presence of mint errors, or die varieties. Error coins are coins that were struck with some sort of imperfection, such as a misaligned die, a double strike, or a planchette error. These coins are highly sought after by collectors because they are unique and often rare. One notable variety of the 1999 Connecticut quarter is the spitting horse die crack error, which appears on the Delaware quarter, but can also be found on other state quarters. While no major errors specific to the Connecticut quarter have been widely documented, it is always possible to find minor die cracks, off-center strikes, or other imperfections that can increase a coin's value. For collectors, the silver-proof version of this coin offers a unique combination of historical significance, artistic design, and intrinsic value. With its limited mintage and high-quality finish, the 1999 silver-proof Connecticut quarter has become a sought-after piece in the world of numismatics. The design of the 1999 Connecticut State Quarter. The design of the Connecticut quarter was created by T. James Farrell, a talented artist and engraver. Farrell's design masterfully captures the majestic branches of the charter oak, which stretch across the reverse of the coin. The intricate detailing of the tree's trunk and branches evokes the strength and resilience of the people of Connecticut. The reverse also bears the inscriptions Connecticut, 1788, the year Connecticut joined the Union, the charter oak, and E pluribus unum. On the obverse, like all state quarters, is the portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. This portrait has been a staple of the quarter since 1932, and it remained unchanged throughout the 50 state quarters program. Minting and production, the 1999 Connecticut Silver State Quarter. The 1999 Connecticut quarter was minted in several variations. The most common version is the clad quarter, struck for general circulation. This version was minted at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, with the Philadelphia mint striking over 688 million quarters, bearing the P mint mark. These quarters were made from a copper-nickel composition and were widely circulated. However, a much rarer and more valuable version of the Connecticut quarter was produced in the form of a silver proof. These silver proof quarters were struck at the San Francisco mint and bear the S mint mark. Unlike the circulation quarters, which are composed of copper and nickel, the silver-proof quarters are composed of 90% silver and 10% copper, giving them a higher intrinsic value due to their metal content. The silver-proof quarters were not intended for circulation, but were instead produced for collectors as part of special proof sets. These sets included the 5 state quarters released that year, in this case, Delaware, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Georgia, and Connecticut, and were minted to the highest quality standards, featuring a mirror-like finish and sharp, high-relief details. While the silver-proof versions were minted in limited quantities, they have become highly sought after by collectors, particularly in pristine condition. The importance of condition and grading. As with any collectible coin, the value of the 1999 Connecticut quarter, whether clad or silver, depends significantly on its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, flawless coin. The most commonly used grading scale is the Sheldon scale, which takes into account factors such as the sharpness of the strike, the quality of the surfaces, and the presence of any wear or damage. Silver-proof coins are typically found in higher grades because they were specially minted for collectors and were not intended for circulation. Many of these coins are preserved in their original proof sets, maintaining their original luster and pristine condition. For the 1999 Connecticut silver-proof quarter, coins graded in proof 69, PR69, or proof 70 PR70 condition are the most valuable. PR69 coins are near perfect, with only very minor imperfections visible under magnification. PR70 coins are considered flawless and command the highest premiums in the market. Circulation coins, such as the 1999 Connecticut clad quarter, are more likely to be found in lower grades, especially if they have been in use. However, uncirculated versions of these coins, especially in mint state 65, MS65, or higher, can still be valuable to collectors. Rarity and value of the 1999 Connecticut Silver State Quarter. The 1999 Connecticut Quarter, in its clad form, is not particularly rare. With over 688 million coins struck at the Philadelphia Mint, it is relatively easy to find in circulated condition, and most circulated examples hold only face value 25 cents or slightly more if they are in good condition. However, the silver-proof version of the Connecticut quarter is a different story. Only around 800 for 1,565 silver-proof sets were minted in 1999, making these coins far rarer than their circulation counterparts. The silver content of these coins, combined with their limited mintage and collector demand, has made them highly desirable. The 1999 P Connecticut Silver State Quarter, a deep dive into its history, rarity, and value. 1999 P Connecticut Quarter dollars. These are much more than just pieces of currency. They are miniature pieces of art that carry with them historical significance and cultural symbolism. Among the various coin collections, one series that has particularly captivated collectors and history enthusiasts alike is the 50 State Quarters program. Within this series, the 1999 P Connecticut Silver State Quarter stands out, not only for its exquisite design, but also for its fascinating history and value. In this comprehensive analysis, we will explore the origins, design, production process, varieties, rarity, and current value of the 1999 P Connecticut Silver State Quarter, with particular attention paid to the elusive and valuable silver-proof version. Another factor that can increase the value of a 1999 P Connecticut Quarter is the presence of mint errors, or die varieties. Error coins are coins that were struck with some sort of imperfection, such as a misaligned die, a double strike, or a planchette error. These coins are highly sought after by collectors because they are unique and often rare. If a significant minting error were to be discovered on a 1999 P Connecticut quarter, it could significantly raise the value of the coin, with some error coins fetching hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on the rarity and demand. One notable variety of the 1999 Connecticut quarter is the spitting horse die crack error, which appears on the Delaware quarter, but can also be found on other state quarters. While no major errors specific to the Connecticut quarter have been widely documented, it is always possible to find minor die cracks, off-center strikes, or other imperfections that can increase a coin's value. Collectors often search rolls of state quarters or proof sets in the hopes of discovering such errors, as they can significantly boost the value of the coin. The 50 State Quarters Program, a historic coin initiative. Before delving into the specifics of the 1999 P Connecticut Silver State Quarter, it is essential to understand the context within which it was minted. The 50 State Quarters Program was one of the most successful coin series ever launched by the U.S. Mint. Announced in 1997 and launched in 1999, this program was designed to honor each of the 50 states in the Union by creating a quarter with a unique reverse design that celebrated the culture, history, and symbolism of each state. Each year, 5 states were featured, starting in the order in which they ratified the Constitution or were admitted to the Union. The program was a resounding success, with millions of Americans collecting these quarters. It not only ignited interest in coin collecting, but also served as an educational tool, teaching citizens about the history and significance of each state. By the time the program concluded in 2008, it had become one of the most popular and widely collected coin series in U.S. history. The Connecticut State Quarter was the 5th in the series and the final release of 1999. Its design paid tribute to the famous charter oak, a tree with deep historical significance to the state. The charter oak, a symbol of Connecticut's independence, the reverse of the 1999 Connecticut Quarter, features a stunning depiction of the charter oak, a centuries-old tree that played a pivotal role in Connecticut's colonial history. In the late 17th century, when King James II of England attempted to consolidate control over the American colonies, he sought to revoke the colonial charters, which granted the colonies certain rights and self-governance. In 1687, the royal governor of New England, Sir Edmund Andros, arrived in Hartford, Connecticut, to demand the surrender of Connecticut's royal charter. According to legend, as the colonists debated in the State House, a group of them secretly spirited the charter away and hid it in the hollow of the massive charter oak tree, thus preserving their right to self-governance. The tree became a powerful symbol of Connecticut's resistance to British authority and its desire for independence. The tree stood as a living reminder of this act of defiance until it was felled by a storm in 1856. The charter oak remains an enduring symbol of the state's freedom, and it was a fitting choice to be immortalized on Connecticut's State Quarter.